Hi everybody, Monica Fernandez with Evolution Essentials. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to use frankincense essential oil for the body, mind, and spirit. I'm actually going to start backwards with the spirit, then the mind, and then the body. Before I go on, however, you see a pattern here with stress reduction, and frankincense is definitely one for that. Stick around until the end because I have a free gift for you to reduce your stress. Frankincense, what is it? It's so hyped up. It's a popular essential oil. And what is it? Where does it come from? Frankincense essential oil is distilled from the resin of a tree that is the boswellia tree. There's different boswellia trees. The frankincense that I use is a combination of 4 frankincenses, and I'm going to murder the way that you call these because I don't know how to pronounce these, so bear with me. It's Boswellia carteri, Boswellia sacra, I know I have those 2 right. Then it's Boswellia papyrifera and Boswellia freriana, probably destroying that. So where is it from? The boswellia trees can be found in different parts of the world, namely Somaliland, Somalia, India, Oman, Yemen, and Western Africa. Now, we think of frankincense as a holy oil. So here's my frankincense. I'm going to show you. This is the frankincense that has those 4 combinations. This combination was chosen for its therapeutic healing properties. And frankincense has been thought about and has been considered a holy oil for many centuries now. And think of frankincense in churches. The frankincense burning. You smell that frankincense. And it helps with spiritual communication, and it really enhances, it's known to enhance religious traditions. For some religions, it's correlated with one of the most prized possessions of ancient biblical times, as it was considered valuable enough to be given as a gift to Christ after his birth. Frankincense was also used during religious ceremonies for salves, for soothing skin, and perfume. Now, the perfume or aroma that it emits promotes feelings of satisfaction, peace, relaxation, and overall wellness, which explains its unique value in ancient times. You can use frankincense 3 ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. So let's get going. You know how I said the body, the mind, and the spirit? I'm actually going to start with the spirit in honor of frankincense because of its such religious and spiritual value over time. So frankincense is a great oil to use for meditation. It's really a meditative oil. It's an oil that you can use aromatically. So in terms of using it for the spirit and in the mind, I would use this aromatically. What does this mean? This means you can do simply this. Okay, very, very easy. Frankincense is very liquid, so it's going to come out real fast. Comes out too, see? And you just warm it up in your hands. Close your eyes. It's a smell that is woody. It's hard to describe. It does smell like a resin. It's not a typical smell of a flower or anything like that. So some people will like the smell, some will not. Now, what you have to focus on is the actual, what it's doing. So it really is an oil that's going to calm you, and that's going to ease that meditation, that spiritual connection, for you to be lost in thought or for you to actually focus in thought. If you haven't done already, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe right here in the red button. Don't forget to also hit the gray notification bell so you can be notified Every week when I upload a new video, you can hang with me. So 2 things, like I said, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Do it right now. Go ahead. So we refer to frankincense as the king of oils. And I'm not sure who came up with that phrase, but the king of oils, maybe because it was a gift of the kings to Jesus, but the king of oils because it's an oil that you can really pretty much use for anything. It's a very versatile oil. It's a calming oil. It reduces stress. So it's great balancer, not just for the spiritual, but also the mental and the emotional. But it's more well known for its incredible powers as well with the body. Now, get this, and this is amazing because I was doing some research for this video for you guys, and I discovered that in PubMed alone, there's 84 studies on frankincense. Now, I call frankincense Frank just because frankincense and I are very well acquainted. Just to let you know that if I let it slip that it's Frank instead of frankincense, you know who I'm talking about. So in terms of the body, let's talk about the body. So this is linking the mental and the body part, so the mind and the body. Frankincense is really great for stress and for sleep as well. So in one of the actual studies, one of them I quote, not only can frankincense counter the effects of stress by effectively relieving sleep deprivation and maintaining antioxidant capacity without increasing oxidative stress, end quote, and thus can be very beneficial in stress management. So you know that I talk a lot about stress management in my channel, and I've done so many videos, and I'm going to leave a bunch right now for you because stress and sleep, so in terms of this study specifically, it talks about both. I did a few videos that relate to this, and I'm going to leave them up for you right here. This one right here is 10 ways to manage stress naturally. So watch that because it has a lot of ways that you can do that very simply. And then the other one is about sleep. And these are the top 5 essential oils for sleeping soundly and longer right here. I know it's right one after the other, but I wanted to give them to you right now. That way you can watch them later on. And you can always come back and look for them as well in the channel. And then the next one that I wanted to talk about, because it's another great oil for calming and sleeping, is lavender. And this right here is the top 20 benefits of lavender essential oil and how you should use it. I know there's so many oils that help with so many things, but frankincense for the body, it's really known as a skin oil. Okay, so we can apply frankincense topically. That means on the skin. Now you can do this 2 ways. Frankincense can be applied neatly. That means normally for normal skin, an adult skin, you can apply directly to the skin and it's not going to harm you. Now, I'm not a huge advocate of it applying neatly, and I'm going to tell you why. Because essential oils are volatile. That means that very quickly, because of the way our skin is, that there's a barrier. It takes about 20 seconds for the oil to get absorbed. So in that meantime, in those 20 seconds, there's a lot of that frankincense that goes in the air. That's why they're volatile. So you're breathing them in, for sure you're getting the benefit aromatically. But if you're using frankincense specifically for the skin, you want the benefit 100%. So it's best if you dilute in a carrier oil. That way, the carrier oil traps the frankincense, the essential oil, completely, and it carries it through onto your skin 100%. So we know that frankincense is great for skin care. And the simplest thing that you can do, and using this as a carrier, is add 1 drop of this, very simple, to your face moisturizer or even your body moisturizer. It's great for wrinkles and skin imperfections. So even your eye serum, if you use one of those. And later on, I'm going to share with you a recipe for a sugar scrub with frankincense essential oil that's highly luxurious. So getting back into science, I wanted to tell you about another study that I was really curious about and interested in. One study explored the biological activities of frank in pre-inflamed human dermal fibroblasts. What are these, you may ask? Dermal fibroblasts are cells within the dermis layer of skin, which are responsible for generating connective tissue and allowing the skin to recover from injury. In this study, frankincense had anti-proliferative activity in the skin cells. I can't even say this word. I had to look that up. What does this word mean? This means that to prevent or slow the spread of cells into surrounding tissues. So think about this when it comes to skin that is injured. So frankincense was also, and I quote, it inhibited collagen 3 and intercellular cell molecule 1. It modulated global gene expression, and it shows a lot of promise to modulate biological processes of inflammation and tissue remodeling in human skin, end quote. What does this all mean? Frankincense essential oil supports a healthy immune response. It promotes overall skin health, and it supports a healthy inflammatory response in skin cells. It's incredibly amazing for the skin, and you can infer your own conclusions by looking at this study and more studies. Now, check out the recipe I promised, and I'm going to leave it for a few seconds so you can actually take a photograph or a screenshot. Next up, frankincense is also known to be a brain oil. What do I mean by this? It's an oil that is a complex mixture of monoterpenes, such as alpha-pinene, limonene, alpha-theogen, and beta-pinene. And it may help with brain aging and brain fog, memory, and more. So this is all about chemistry, and also contains sesquiterpenes that have the ability to deliver oxygen molecules directly to cells. These molecules, and most likely monoterpenes, which is primarily what frankincense is made of, they're even tinier molecules, can also pass through the blood-brain barrier, which means that they help bring more oxygen to damaged brain cells. So think about this. You should definitely incorporate frankincense into your daily life for that reason alone, as our brains, unfortunately, are aging daily. What else is frankincense good for? Another way that you can apply frankincense, by the way, I forgot to mention this, topically, is with a roll-on. And now this is great for when I talked about diluting it in your, putting a drop in your moisturizer or adding it to your facial regimen. I use this roll-on. It's basically the diluted version in fractionated coconut oil of frankincense that it's a roll-on that I can just easily apply. You know, I usually apply around my under my eyes and wherever I have skin imperfections, which with age, unfortunately, that's happened more and more. But frankincense is definitely a great oil for the skin, as I mentioned. What else is frankincense good for? So do you see that because essential oils have so many different, they're so versatile, they have all these things that they're great at. So one of the things that you can use frankincense for is as an immune system boost. Frankincense has anti-inflammatory and immune stimulant properties. It's a great oil to dilute like this in fractionated coconut oil and roll down your spine on a regular basis to boost your immune system. You can also put a drop under your tongue, so the undiluted version, to support healthy cellular function. Now, using oils internally is something that I don't recommend in general, because the simple conclusion that the majority of essential oils being sold out there are not pure. So the only brand that I would recommend that you do this with is with the brand that I use, and I'm going to leave a link down for you on how to get 25% off of the brand that I use. So I'll leave a link for you there, because you really want to make sure that it's safe and it's pure, and that you can actually get a third-party chemical report of what's in the oil. Don't get your oils from companies that are not essential oil companies, because they're buying it from someone else. I don't care what certifications they come with, they say that they're organic or whatever. If they can't provide you with an independent lab report of what's in it, I wouldn't trust it. And so I would actually, this company has, I think, 50-something tests per oil that you get. So I trust it implicitly. My point is that not oils can be ingested, but in the case of frankincense, putting 1 drop under your tongue is a way to boost your immune system. And obviously you have to do it sparingly. It's not drinking it. That's why these bottles are so little, because these essential oils are highly concentrated. They're very powerful chemicals. Yes, they're chemicals of nature, but they're very powerful. So you have to use care and be careful with them. And another thing about frankincense, when you don't know which oil to use, and instead of if you don't have books nearby, and you're like, oh my God, what oil do I use for this or for that? When in doubt, get your frankincense out. That's like a known catchphrase that we use all the time, us essential oil peeps, because it's such a great multitasking oil. So definitely take your frankincense out, because it's an oil that is amazing. One of the ways that I use frank is in the diffuser. And it's a great, great way to get your oils aromatically. And there's many blends that you can put in the diffuser. I'm actually going to leave in the description a bunch of links for diffusers that are great for small rooms, medium rooms, large rooms. And I'm also going to leave for a few seconds a bunch of diffuser blends that you can take a screenshot again, or a photo of the screen to try, and they will include frankincense in all of these. All of these are going to be frankincense blends. Frankincense is a great oil to use during the holidays, because, around Christmas time, because of the incredible significance of frankincense. We always have frankincense, always a frankincense special around the holidays, because it's such an oil that has so much of a spiritual significance and story and history. Don't forget to download in my description my free gift for you. There are 25 stress-reducing diffuser blends for stress management, and they are amazing. They're my favorites. A lot of them use frankincense, because we know frankincense is a great stress reducer and balancer and harmonizer. And I hope you got major value from this video. Comment below with your favorite way of using frankincense, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. See you next time.